So, hello, welcome back to another episode of EU4. We are of course playing with Anbennar Fantasy Mode as the Battle King here in Malacnar. And we're desperately trying to prove ourselves. Now, I have a slight struggle here. Of course I want to fight with the Battle King. Obviously, there's no thingy about that. Yeah, cool. But we are still kind of limited towards what the game gives us. Obviously. Wait, did you? Don't tell me you retreated into the fog of war again. I've also restarted this episode twice now. I can tell you that. Because I'm desperately trying to think about how to approach this. Because if I want to give this territory over to my EU4, my EU4 has the penalty of like getting ridiculous amounts of war score cost in Greece, which makes this barely conquerable. If I take this stuff myself, which of course is also possible, I get towards my limits and delay this even further. On the other hand, if I just conquer that and say we're gonna need to get these modifiers here, these other yearly authority modifiers, that would be also of course very pleasant. So I think at the moment I just take the stuff for myself, even if I cannot, if it's gonna penalize me decently. But I see no real other way currently to approach this than that. There we go. These guys turn into the Dragon Kingdom, good for you. You're gonna be the next target. I also can tell you that I've already felt like I should constantly reload. Just so that I can get the Battle King modifier. Right? This is constantly just completely luck based. What am I gonna do about it? I need to wait. Wait and wait and wait and wait. There's also the slated Dragon Prince thingy, but for that I need to... all Trossound Dur nations are our subjects. That doesn't work. Wait, does this work when we own everything? And we're gonna quickly do that. So this one would finish that. What if we just conquer that? Does this still work? I would like to slay the Dragon Princess. I think I'm gonna actually quickly save just to see if this works, because this seems to be rather shit if it doesn't work that way. Okay, because then I would need to turn these guys into my vassals. That I really don't want to do, to be honest. Still not. Right, so I just eat these guys up. Okay, this counts. Good. We can still slay the Dragon Prince. Good. Well. Maybe this one will prove ourselves. Come on! I'm trying! I fought several times! Oh, no, I have not fought several times, I guess. But still, I fought a few times. A coming sound alarm, a someone shouted, running one world, So, of his father, 100,000 followers came out of their homes, a mob armed with torches, like, okay. Sure. Okay, this needs to be caught. The Dragon Cult vanquished. Wait, I guess this guy just, Of course, now he turns into an untested Battle King and now he dies. It is done. We have crushed the crazed mob of the Dragon Cult and slashed our way through Visvar, the streets, reaching the palace of Deviance, Deviancy, where the Dragon Prince was being raised and revered. The creature didn't wait for us any longer and perched itself on the roof of the palace, growling at our warriors before spitting a cloud of flames at them, repelled by the water shields cast by our mages. Battle King Zelda stood at the front, wielding a spear and charging at a beast. Once the dust settled, the dragon lay dead among the rubble of the now ruined palace and countless corpses of our warriors. Alas, Battle King Zelda was among those who perished in the fight, his death the ultimate sacrifice for the Dragon Cult's final defeat. His remains were swiftly attended to by the best embalmers that were accompanying our army, and trusted carpenters were summoned to craft a royal coffin and barge. The streets of Visvade are now filled with sorrow and celebration in equal measures as they await Battle King Zelda's funeral. So. Basically we subjugize, bring... Wait, they all convert. Okay, we get 20 authority, that's quite nice. But we get a bunch of rebels, that's actually really good. That's actually really useful. We're of course not gonna waste too much money on that, because I don't like chances. Let's also quickly do this, because that's important. To the west are the Trosmatur, followers of the dragon, the oldest outsider group to become a subject to the Yenig Empire. Their fighting spirit was never fully extinguished, and in 1367 it came back with a thunderous roar. Thousands of them invaded Dolinda, an invasion which Malacnar's warriors regrettably missed out on. No matter, our showdown now will be glorious. So we will now gain this authority gain, which I think is very useful. And we immediately will also gain that. This is not positive yet because, like I said, we own a shit ton of provinces. I will test if these guys become my Eoshars and then automatically also become my companions, because that's currently the only way I can see this now working. Either way, our rule of the North. The battler has felled the knight, or perhaps he has integrated him into something greater. Whether the truth, Malacnar's victory over our old rival, the Lindens, is absolute and uncontested. Let our rule be a merciful one. The common elf, if he understands his place and wishes to serve our warriors or join them, will not be harmed and shall be treated well, barring a few chokes. As for the lordlings who feasted on the corpse of the Yenig Empire, they shall taste our fury as will be coming for them and their supporters. So we get prestige, we get more claims and stuff like that, yes. Far more importantly, we get even more yearly authority, which does counteract more penalties. But currently we should have an untested Battle King, as far as I remember. Currently sitting here and fighting. Yep, there he is, untested. Let me just quickly deal with these rebels, and hopefully that works out. Zelda. Your name is Zelda. I guess I kind of didn't realize there anyway. Yeah, we got a bunch of heretics. Very cool. There we go. This is what I want to see. We're gonna tell all of our Eoshar currently to be be passive. These are all mine. These are all the Battle King's fights. Yeah, sure. We're gonna beat you guys up soon enough anyway. Oh, there's a lot actually. Let's go quickly back and help out, just to not lose the fight. There we go. I hope this time I can basically push you towards okay, this was not planned. Can we prove? Okay, this is not another proof. You guys just recover here real quick. There is a fort here that these guys need to snap at, otherwise this doesn't work. Anyway. Oh, these guys actually... Wait. These are not separatists. Yeah, I actually need to call you guys in now. Okay. Then help me out here, real quick. I mean, we just lost a lot of manpower here, but that's alright. I'm gonna just quickly drop this, so that these guys all become free. Can't just let our country be broken. Okay, no, that doesn't even happen. But I guess the Battle King also did not prove himself here yet. I will just await you here, technically. I mean, we have to recover quite a lot of manpower. 10k. Sure. Alright, into the frontier. Our newly formed adventuring class, the Koya, will be devoted to testing Malacnar boys and expanding the Battle King's borders at the same time. Youth warbands will set out for frontier areas where they'll learn to live contending with the wilderness or with foreign settlers, becoming warriors, conquerors, builders and citizens in the process, killing 4 barbarians with 1 blow. Now, I don't think this makes sense currently for us. I mean, we have the authority. We can actually get this one done. We just need to get rid of the rebels. Okay. But overall, our bigger problem is... Let's quickly do that. Okay, we could not prove anymore. Let's quickly get rid of the occupied territories. Because I want to not waste authority here. Because this currently ticks up. Because we've proven you, yes. Now, we currently have a bloodied Battle King. This is usually the kind of point that I want to reach. And the Battle King for the recently battle, so we would be at least at a gain. If I start colonizing now, this will just constantly push down, right? Which will be very unpleasant. Because it constantly will push down. That is not very healthy for us. Either way, let's get this first thing started, call for nobility. It is time we leverage our favors and authority in order to gather all the main vassals in our realm for a council. This will allow us to further increase our sway and Yin River willing settle some questions for all. Okay. Choosing a debate topic. All the warriors are here, gathered for a day of revelry. First a quick tournament is held, it ends with a nimble spear fighter almost gets the best of a brawny heavily armored companion. The crowd watches with bated breath, but ultimately it is the spear fighter's blood that is splattered over the gravel of the arena, a clear hit from the companion's battle axe. Then a javelin tossing competition, it finishes with only one person mangled by stray javelin as they clean up the throwing range. Which is seen as a sign of good luck by Battle King Zelda. As evening nears, food and refreshments are bought, the finest world game is rapidly picked apart by the warriors who didn't miss the opportunity to boast and brag about their feats in the most recent battles. The feast brims with eagerness. When will the next war be? The next fight? Will next week's battle be against ferocious monsters or just more angry villagers? Regardless of the bloody future in store, it appears that everyone's battle lust is sated for this day. As the festival reaches a high point, the warriors quiet down and stop talking to one another, turning to Battle King Zelda, waiting for him to address the companion. So, are corrupted Runeborn fellow Chosens? What caused the Yannick Empire to collapse? I guess we're gonna go with the first one. The elves along the river were the chosen survivors who claimed aftermath. However, some wonder if it is only those elves who live along the main river who are chosen, or also those along the smaller tributaries. As Battle King Zelda pronounces his fateful question, the divide as great as the Yin emerges between the companions. Yes, of course, one voice speaks. The Yin River created all of us equal as we could determine who is superior on the field of battle. Absurd, an elder companion immediately interjects, standing up. I will not let my dynasty of warriors be compared to mongrels. Even the weakest of the Yinnic lordlings is a span above those fleeting Anbennar riders or magic-drunk Vakondants. As animosity rises not just against foreign cultures, but from one warrior to another, the gods steady their weapons in case they need to intervene, but as they do, the crowd suddenly turns silent. The time for the host to speak has arrived. Battle King Zelda raised the question, and as all turn to him, he must choose a stance. I believe that we are all chosen by the river's guiding waters, which would give us separatism, or we say the rivers are not the Yin River, the corrupted are not the chosen. I'm going for... Sure, let them fight. Basically. Alright, here would also be the Grand Temple, which we also need to... Okay, this is Dragon Cult stuff. Okay. One of the following must be true. The region of Isvarda's Dragon Cult is either state or it is the right culture. Oh! So basically, we would need to just accept this. Okay, that is... I don't care. Okay, our debates impact trade relations. Sure, I can live with that. I'm just happy that the debate is done. And the other ones... Wait. Do we need more? Oh no, we need to hold the debate on this. I mean... There we go. I was wondering, like, this should technically do more. I assume. Let's see if the Battle King can prove himself a little bit more. Moment of weakness. Rule upon a fractal foundations as we attempt to settle some of the issues that we have thrown away at the base of Inroad worship, still others seek to take advantage of the situation. Okay, someone is gathering some peasants. Well, that seems to be more ways to prove the Battle King. So we'll also gain yearly authority from just actually getting debates done. Good to know. Sure, more of armies. I mean, we need to get our manpower back, obviously. That I've already mentioned. Okay, local chief speaks out. More, but liberty desires changes. Lovely. Mokwade. I mean, I'm wondering if my... There we go. Let's let our vassals do all of this. Oh. Our stance on favoring the Runeborn of the Tributes have attracted the attention of one of them. A formidable warrior and clever strategist has offered his service as a general to lead our troops. Sure. We have said that the Runeborn are all accepted. Okay, yeah, the debate has kind of put in another potential enemy. Let's get rid of him. I don't think we're gonna get a veteran Battle King, to be honest. Another general joins? I guess, sure. Okay. Atbraselok condemns our stance. The religious debate is not just a question for Malacnar. It will undoubtedly shape the course of the Yin, or at least its worship, for years to come, and as such it seems to have sprawled beyond our borders, reaching the neighboring court of Atbraselok. I don't give a shit what you think. Sorry to say that so bluntly, but yes, that's basically it. Alright, let's quickly... Yeah, as I imagined, this is not a permanent one. I mean, I need to also gather some troops again. Now I guess we are kind of struggling with the manpower. The Temple of Bosan Kovac actually weighs in. So these guys here actually accept our stance. And we cannot deny the insights. Personally, yes, sure. That sounds reasonable. They know what they're doing. Only the victors may weep. To win the land where Malacnar was built, King Levodas and his two closest companions had to challenge the local king, an elf too cowardly to fight his battles, who instead sent out his three champions. The battle began disastrously for Levodas, his two companions getting slain immediately, but King Levodas didn't weep, and fought on, slaying the three champions one by one and avenging his companions. And only when the petty local king had submitted his crown and pledged to live the rest of his days as a serf, did King Levodas allow himself the time to weep. Exactly. Colonialism has spawned, so this one becomes an option. Should we adopt Canorian gun? So we need to wait for someone to pop up. Yes. Moment of weakness. No, Sadias on whatever. Where's that? There we go, all the way up here. Battle King. If you become a veteran Battle King, that would be very cool, because then this gain here would be a little bit more substantial. God damn it, could you guys calm down one of another? I don't mind fighting all of you. There we go, that's what I want to see. Veteran Battle King. Wondering if I should actually now just stop and like keep you safe at this point. I mean, you are a veteran Battle King and you've battled recently, so we can't just basically keep you in the pocket. I think that's probably a more reasonable approach. Vestor. Oh, over here. But no, I mean, with Veteran Battle King, I'm actually quite happy. That is a fairly healthy modifier. Decent authority gain. So on and so forth. Yeah, 2.5 every year, which is, of course, a little bit questionable, but what am I gonna do about it? There we go. Decision has been made. You guys need to follow it. Alright, we have 3 more debates like that. But I like that this is not just like, okay, we now decided, but more like, hey, there's a little bit more to it. But we now currently gain 3 per year. And every not other debate gets us closer towards the thingy, which is also nice. So we have colonialism now. Are we full on points? Not really. I would currently wait for the Battle King recently fought to go away before we punch again. Because I want to make use of our stuff a little bit. And we do need manpower back as well. Even though I would like to also gain a little bit of... not territory, but a little bit more substantial stuff. I think the reason why Bosan Kovac actually gives us so much is because that they are this theocracy, I assume. Maybe that's it. Does this give me more authority? It does temporarily. Yeah, this also gives us straight up 10. But this... Oh, okay, yeah, but... it's not quite in our price range. Sorry. But yeah, I could pump up now towards colonialism as well. We have the military points quite high. I think I'll do that. Merchant Guild is also happy. Yeah. Decision made. We do need another place that has that military power anyway. And it is right next to the capital, so that will spread over. Let's do this here, let's do this here. This time it seems to be also a lot healthier. We might even get this done in the first roll. Oh, we can also become a kingdom, that is very healthy. Because all of a sudden I have the governing capacity to actually state everything. Okay, we did not get this done in the first roll. But what we can do, as soon as we have a little bit more money... Oh, God damn it. Sure. Alright, this delays this a little bit further. Oh, we have barracks here. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Did I do that? Oh, I didn't do that. I feel like I didn't do that. Maybe I'm just also completely insane. That's also an option. Sure. Let's just state everything. And at least make use of this whole territory that we've now just forced into our hands. This doesn't worsen this. Nope. Also doesn't improve it. But so on and so forth. Do we have any other gain here? Okay, so we can gain more trophies. This kind of counteracts the penalty, I guess. Yeah. And I can already tell you we are not gonna be the Yinning Empire. There's no reason for us to be the Yinning Empire, to be honest. I see no reason to do that. Sure. You guys can push through. Let's get rid of someone here. We're gonna get rid of this one. Let's of course do this one instead. You don't need much more, right? Just two more clicks and we would be done. That of course will cost us innovativeness. But it's colonialism, we need to do it that way anyway. The other sad thing is that our leaders can fight. They can fight, but they're not that well in other directions. There we go. Sure, construction costs. Repay the loan. We have one more, alright. At least we now get some substantial money in. Yeah, all of these claims are over. The rest of this is permanent claims. So I'm alright with that. We will soon enough step downwards. Like I said, we have 2 more years until the recently fought battle is over. There we go. So colonialism can just spread over. Is any other province here actually on 5 manpower? Come on. This is rather difficult to do then, I'm not gonna lie. God damn it. We do need to get this one done, otherwise we cannot really step into these things. I mean, we need regimental camps, we need an army organizer, we need to get our force limit up. There's plenty of things to do. I mean, Malacnar, luckily we have pushed up Malacnar. That of course is quite useful. Now we need our points back, basically. Let's also actually get all of this stuff done. I guess at this point we would also be alright with getting advisors. Well, let's get rid of the loan first, and then we're gonna get advisors. Level 1, of course. It's a half-cost guy. I don't think we have the money for that. I mean, technically we don't need crazy amounts of money now. Really? Okay, fucking hell, the episode is already over soon. Maybe I should have gotten this, to focus on this a little bit more now, but currently I just want to make use of what our gain. Manpower is also climbing back up. We can have a lot more dudes. Am I still gonna refuse? Yeah, sure, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I need artillery for? Artillery is very cowardly. So I'm not gonna. I wanted to get advisors, didn't I? Got slightly distracted. Alright. Let's focus on that first. At least now we gain money, right? When we are actually now a substantial kingdom, there is some income here. Yeah, these guys are gonna be accepted when we turn into an empire. And we'll see when that happens. We also still have this inflation, but I think we're just gonna let that go down by itself. Alright, we can hold a lot more. I think that's then definitely another army, nothing else. 1, 2. Come on! Alright. Anders the Battle King. Well. We'll see how long that lasts. This is gonna be a bigger fight. Yeah, you guys fight your particularists, why not? Sure, we'll pay that for now. We do still gain money, of course. I mean, I guess I might as well start this. Screw it. Is there anything particular that we need? I mean, I do want to basically get states in. So yeah. We're gonna do the uprising thingy, because fighting natives doesn't help us. We have already established that. So we don't need to fight them. But do we have good relations? Oh, Dragon Slayer. Fuck you. So, no longer have good relations. Okay, there we go. I thought the next he died again. No, this did not happen. Clergy needs to be a little bit happier. If we can do anything here. Well, either way, we're now losing money again. Oh right, I got some armies around. Is this really that much more expensive? I guess it is. Do we want territory or do we want to just gain authority at the moment? Because we still gain authority. Right? We don't gain authority, I lied. We need to test the Battle King. We'll see, we'll see. Battle King is in front. Yep. There we go. That's the one thing that I want to see. Does this involve everybody? Yes, it does. Well, that's your job then. Not both of you. The Battle King will fight. You will siege. Actually, defame them, sure. You guys are gonna be fully focused on siege. You're not fighting. I'm fighting. There we go. And I see what I'm fighting soon. Fame them. So they have also started the first debate. That's good to know that we are not late to the party. Or at least not super late. Of course, I feel like we could have been a little bit more effective if we'd focused on that. But that is now not really the matter. That's all that. You guys come down here. You guys go this way around. Oh, you're not a Battle King. Let's keep an eye out that we don't waste that. We're just gonna walk along the side here if we find any enemy troops. We basically just let our vassals siege everything. And then we'll step in. So these guys already have that. So yeah, we just need to wait and maybe gain money from these guys. This should now be positive. Yeah, it's not super positive, but it's positive. Alright. This is already important, because that was the claim. I guess we can siege something that doesn't drop. Where's your armies? Why are you not doing anything? Okay, they have some stuff together. This should not kill our manpower at all. You would need to go all the way around. Let's see what we can find. Ah, there we go. Found something. You are only tested. That is not enough. There needs to be a step further. So this one. Oh. These guys not really helping out each other, it seems. There we go. Bloodied. Oh, we got another otter. I'm gonna go for a brave one. I like that one a lot. Okay, let's follow you guys. Oh wait. Need to wait for the reinforcement. Just because we're bad. Wow. Cool. There we go. Veteran Battle King. I'm completely happy with this outcome already. You come here. This guy gets in charge. Let's just wait for these guys to be done. Do I now just try to finish this? I mean, we're already losing innovativeness. Nah, I'm gonna wait for tech. You guys do have a lot of forts here. Let me just quickly make sure that none of these guys survive. Of course, a legendary Battle King would be a lot healthier, but we don't have that in our pocket. So... yeah, but see, I can completely dominate the scene if I need to. There's like nothing to be said about that, right? You know what? This is a very favorable fight. Of course, there's always a chance of him dying, but at the moment, I'm alright with this. Okay, but now there's no reason to risk anymore. We're of course using our manpower up here, but we're also gaining war score where needed. Right, you guys are doing that. You guys will go all the way around. Good. Actually, you guys go all the way over here. That is just a little bit too much. We're at 70%. This is gonna take a while anyway. We have our Battle King on veteran status, so we have some time to wait anyway. Lovely. I guess we're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go for military and some army tradition. Okay, we're at 84. It's basically now just this one and Velspakar that's missing. Let's just surround these last bit of troops. Do we fight them? I mean, it is reasonable. They are our enemy. Ouch. Okay. Didn't get anything out of that. But at least now we have more reason to wait for troops to come back. Alright. We'll see if we just take money from them or if we do it differently. We can get rid of that for once. We can do this, right? Oh, we need to control this. I actually need to do then something here then. Oh, that's a little bit shit. Come on, get it done. There we go, the choice fishing trip. This is a dam, right? Yeah, so I definitely want that in our hand. Just for the potential authority gain. I mean, this is probably a lot of aggressive expansion as well, but nobody cares. So. I probably should also end the episode here, right? Yeah, I should. Alrightly. So like always, like subscribe more shenanigans, I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!